Welcome back, everybody. I know we've been waiting on this one a long time, and I haven't been, posting too much, but I'm going to try to get back into that. I'm not going to make you wait any longer. I'm going to be covering Everybody by Mac Miller. And how I'm going to do this one is I'm going to just probably do the intro, the verse, chorus, and then the bridge at the end. And how I'll break it down is I'll probably just play through, then break it down, and then do a slow playthrough so you guys can rewind. That's my best advice for really learning anything, is just to rewind and keep listening to me play it in full time. But anyway, this is the intro. Alright, so that's the intro before you get into the verse, chorus. So we start off here on a C major 7, okay? And it's pretty simple. You're going to play 2 C's with your left hand, and then you're going to finish off the chord with E, G, B with your right hand. I like to play it like that. I think it's easy to move into the next chords starting like this. So that's our first chord. And the next chord we're going to play is an E7. We have 2 E's in the bass with your left hand. And then A flat B D, just like that. And then we're gonna end off with an A minor 7. We got an A, 2 A's, in the bass down here, left hand. And we're gonna do the full A minor 7 up here, just like that. So, you're gonna do that 3 times. That's how the initial chord progression for the intro sounds, so just like this. And then once you get through that 3 times, you guys saw that in the playthrough, I did a little note flick, and that is just A and G. So when you get to that A minor 7 at the end, you're going to want to do this. And then back into the C major 7. And then when you hit the C major 7, you're going to hit this B, and then this low C down here. So it'll be like this. And then you're going to jump up to that E7 like we did before. Right, so then that final variation of the intro chord progression is going to sound like this. Alright, now I'll just do a slow playthrough so you guys can get that, in slower time, and just follow along with the video and rewind where you need to. Here is the intro played slow. That's our first time through. Second time through. Third time through, and don't forget this note flick here. Alright, and that is our intro. Alright, so next we're going to have the verse chorus, and I say that because it's pretty much the same thing throughout the whole song, and this is going to be the bulk of the song too, so once you get this, you're pretty much going to have the whole song. Like I did before, let me get a little playthrough for you guys. Here we go, verse chorus. Alright, so that is our verse part, mainly, chorus 2. If you noticed before, it starts off the same way, and it actually kind of plays through the same similar way as our intro. It's starting off on a C major 7, the exact way we played it before. But you'll notice differently, there's a bit of a rhythm now, and the rhythm is you strike all of it at the same time, and then you're going to go back and forth between this area. You're going to hit this C down here, and then the rest of the chord. So you're going to have kind of like a back and forth rhythm between, the C and then the rest of the chord. So you hit it all at once, and then you do this kind of back and forth. And in in full time it's going to sound like this. And then you move to the next one, which is our E7. And it's going to be played the same way, like this. So together. And now we're going to drop down to an A minor 7. Down here, it's a little different than the intro one, but it's just lower. So A is down here, and then the rest of the chord out this way. And when you get here, you're going to do a little walk up. You're going to hit the A in the bass, then you're going to hit the A one octave higher, and then you're going to hit this rest of the A minor 7 a couple times, so it's going to sound like this. And then you're going to finish that off with an A, so to not confuse you, it's going to sound like this. So when we play that all together, the first variation of the chord progression, like this, it's going to sound like this. And then you're going to do it a second time. It repeats, so it's not that hard. Now we're going to jump into the same thing again, the C major 7, and then you're going to play it the same way, like so. And then you're going to jump up to the E7 again. This is our third variation, by the way, or technically second, but this is your third time playing the progression. We got E7. And then now that's what's going to change is we're going to play an A minor 7 like we did in the intro, higher. So it's going to sound like this. Now what's going to change is we're going to play an F major 7, which you're just going to drop this down a little bit. We got F, A, C, E in the right hand, and then an F down here, and an F one octave above it. So like that. Playing it that same rhythm. So that third variation of the chord progression should sound like this all together. And now we're going to get into the fourth and final variation to, resolve this chord progression. We start off on that C major 7 again, and it's going to be played the same way, like this. And then we're going to jump up to the E7 again, the exact same way we did before. And then we're going to go down to the A minor 7 down here. But now it's going to be a little different. We're going to do the walk up like we did the first time. But after that walk up and we finish the rest of the chord like this, we're going to jump up to an A minor 7 up here. So in full time it'll sound like this. And once we get to this A minor 7 an octave up, we're going to do another walk up in the bass. So A, and then we're going to jump up to a C major 7 up here. So let me just play what we've gotten to so far so I don't confuse you too much. We got... And then we're going to end that off with an A down here. Alright, so that final progression, the final variation should sound like this all together. So I know that might look a little confusing, but I think if you just rewind like I said to, you guys will probably get it in time. But anyway, let me run through the verse-chorus progression slowly for you guys so you can, go back and just see and work out the little difficulties that you might come across. Here we go. This is the verse-chorus played slow for you guys. That is our verse chorus. If you have any other questions about that, if it's a little confusing, let me know in the comments and I can also try to work that out. But next we'll be on to our bridge. Alright, and here we are at the end, the bridge. So I'm just going to do what I've been doing, play it through, then break it down, and then give you a slow play. Anyway, the bridge for everybody. Alright, so, we start off again on a C major 7 as we have been the whole song. I guess that's the beauty of it. It's pretty simple. But this time it's played a little differently. So we're starting off the same way we have been. 2 C's with your left hand. But now we're going to play G, B, and E. It's just a little spaced out. And we're following the same pattern that we've been playing through the whole time with 2. So, just like that. Now we're going to just move up to that E7 like we've been doing before. So we strike this first. And then that E7. And we're playing this the same way that we've been playing it the whole time. No changes to that one. Next up we have an A minor 7, but it's a little different, just like the C major 7. Like this, in that same rhythm. And then now the only thing that changes to the next chord is we're going to drop these 2 A's in the bass down to G's. So in time it'll sound like this. And then we're going to go down to an F major chord. You're just going to drop everything down to here. 2 F's in the bass, F, A, C here. So, in the same rhythm too. And then up to a G major. 2 G's down here, G, B, D up here. Same rhythm. And then we resolve on that C major 7 again. Now, I know I just took you guys on a ride with a lot of chords, but let me just go through them slowly. So we start off C major 7 the way I showed you, right? We got C major 7, E7, then we got A minor 7, and then drop these to G's, and then F major 7, sorry, just F major, and then G major, and then C major 7. And then you'll notice right when we get to this final C major 7, when we resolve, we have this little note, melody down here. It goes like this. So it's just C, D, A. So when you finish off the progression, you're gonna go like this. And then you're gonna run back into it again. So I'll just do a little slow playthrough for you guys, so I don't, throw you too far off and confuse you a bit. We start off on C major 7. All right. E7, and remember to keep this rhythm. A, F minor 7, G's, F major, G major, C major 7. One more time. E7, A minor 7, G's, F major, G major, and then C major 7. And don't forget this little. Alright guys, that is your bridge, and with that you should have the entire song, the intro, the verse, chorus, and the bridge. I'm assuming you guys have heard this song, so you'll be able to piece it all together with your own knowledge. And if there's anything I didn't cover to your liking or too well for you, you can let me know in the comments like I said before, and I can do my best to try to work it out with you there, or just figure out a way to get it better. But other than that, I hope you guys are all doing well in the new year. And I hope this helps. Make sure to leave anything in the comments that you might want to see, covers, tutorials, whatever, and I'd be willing to do that. But yeah, have a good one, and I hope this tutorial as well.